Hello, my name is Chef David Rose, and I'm here today at the Georgia Power Customer Resource Center. And on today's menu, we're going to really be showcasing the electric griddle right here and kind of emphasizing on the fact that you can literally cook everywhere. No real estate on that griddle will not be used today. And we are in Georgia, and what is Georgia more plentiful in? Georgia peaches, Georgia pecans. So today we'll be doing that and utilizing all those ingredients with a pecan-crusted Georgia rainbow trout with a Georgia peach relish. It's gonna be so good. Stay tuned. So, the best part of the dish, the premier star of the dish, is our Georgia pecan crusted Georgia rainbow trout. A lot of Georgias, but I know, but we're in Georgia at the Georgia Power Customer Resource Center. All right, so what we have here is Georgia rainbow trout, because we're all about using local ingredients. And who doesn't love trout, right? So a little simple seasoning here, a little bit of kosher salt and black pepper. We're gonna do that on both sides, because when cooking, you wanna season your food on both sides, all around, because you want it to taste the same on the top and as the bottom, and you want it to taste good. So season both sides, people, do it. Some people opt to have the skin off of the fish, but I like that nice, crispy, hard sear on that skin. It's that really amplified fish flavor. So skin on, skin off, it's your preference, but I personally prefer the skin. It also gives a nice contrast in texture with that nice meaty meat from the trout. And we are going to do a simple 3-section battering station. So what I have here is, I have some seasoned all-purpose flour, and I'm going to go ahead and whisk an egg. What the egg and the flour is gonna do is kind of act as a glue when I dip it into that pecan crust, which I'll show you in a second. So from there, I'm gonna slide over to our Roboco, and I'm going to add to this Japanese panko breadcrumbs. I love using the Japanese panko breadcrumbs. It's a lot crispier, it's a lot crunchier, gives you a lot more of a pop as opposed to your regular AP flour or your regular flour. Nice crunch, a nice contrast in texture, and it's very popular in tempura and different types of Asian cuisine. So if you want that nice, crunchy, that sound when you bite into it, use panko breadcrumbs. And I did mention that we are doing pecans as well today, because Georgia is so plentiful in pecans. So I add pecans to my breadcrumbs, and you want to always season along every step of the process. So what I'm adding to that is a little bit of garlic powder and a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, because you want to ensure every component of the dish is flavorful, tastes good, and well seasoned. So again, quick recap: Japanese breadcrumbs, Georgia pecans, salt, pepper, and a little bit of garlic powder. And we blend. What you're looking for is a nice, fine, sandy consistency where you're still getting that crunch from the panko, but it melds very well into the fish, and you're incorporating and crumbling and getting the pecans also into a dust where you don't have chunks of pecan and an overwhelming pecan flavor. It's more of a pecan essence from the pecan that's in the crust. And that should do it. Essentially, when you look into the Roboco, you want to see that fine, sandy-like consistency where you see the specks of the pecan in there, the panko, the specks of pepper, salt, and garlic powder. It smells delicious, and we have not even started cooking it. Stay tuned for the next step, guys. It's gonna be